Hello and welcome to the Boston Terrier and Short Nose Rescue of Oklahoma. Today I'm going to show you some tips and tricks to filling out our adoption application. The first thing you need to do is go to our website, and it is bostonrescueoklahoma.org. Here's the front page of our website. From here, the best thing to do is click Adopt a Dog. Here you can see lots of our available dogs. The view's a little different on a phone. It'll be just a straight line of all the dogs in a list that you'll have to scroll through, but it's fairly similar. And then here, where we talk about our adoption process, there is a button that says Adoption Application. If you'll click here, it will take you to our adoption application. Sometimes it takes just a minute to generate because it's coming up from Pauletics, which is the platform we use to track all our dogs. So, I will remind you before starting this form, make sure you are fully ready emotionally and financially to adopt a dog from our rescue. The application review process usually only takes about a week, 2 weeks at most during heavy traffic. If we approve your application, we need you and the rest of your family to be ready to take home your new family member in that time. We are all volunteers and take time out of our busy lives to process these applications and find these dogs loving homes. We just do not have the time or space to hold any of our dogs. We need them adopted so that we will then have room to save another. And as a reminder, dogs must be picked up within 1 week of approval. So, on how did you hear about us? Just tell us how you heard about us. Are you ready to adopt a dog today? Yes or no? And that you're ready to pick up within a week. Are you planning a trip within the next 2 months? Then we need your name, first and last name, your age, your occupation, the name of your spouse if you have one, otherwise just put none and none here. Obviously, NA as well here if you do not have a spouse. Then we'll need your street address, your city, your state, and your zip code. Then the email is incredibly important because that is how you will be contacted with any rescue communications. Please make sure you are also checking your spam folder because sometimes our emails get stuck in spam. Your phone number. And then we need all other people living in your home, their age and their relationship to you. We also would like to know if there's any member of your household who is allergic to dogs. Then we do check these, so we do need a veterinary reference. And then we need to make sure this is the veterinarian that has done all of your care. That means heartworm, vaccines, and any kind of routine medical care. Then we would like a personal reference, another personal reference. Then we have questions about your dog care experience. Have you ever adopted from us? Have you ever turned in a dog to be rehomed? And then please tell us why you would like to adopt a dog. Also in this space, if you have a second veterinary reference, please make sure that you let us know that. Are you financially prepared to give your dog routine and or emergency medical care, such as rabies and yearly vaccinations, yearly exams, as well as flea and heartworm prevention? Then you can add the dog you want, and as you see, a list automatically generates of some of our adoptable dogs. And once again, other information if needed. That's another place you can put your veterinary reference. In one of these boxes, if you have more than one veterinarian, we need to know that. and we need to know which veterinarian does which part of your care. To ensure this adoption is in the best interest of both you and the dog you select, we ask that you answer the following questions. The reason we do this is because we want to make sure that the dog that you are requesting is a dog that will fit well in your household, because our main goal is to make sure that we are matching dogs so that they don't come back to rescue, so that they fit in your home and then everyone's happy. The dog, you, the whole situation. So, where do you live? Do you own or rent? If you rent, we will need a dog agreement from your landlord. Are you familiar with the lease license laws in your community? Are you planning to move in the next 6 months? What will happen to your dog if you move? What will happen to this dog when you go on vacation or in case of emergency? Where do you keep your dog? Do you have a babysitter that comes? Does your dog stay with family? Do you have a pet care facility? Do they go to the veterinarian? That's what we want to know. Are you aware that you will most likely have to house train your dog? With this, even if they are house trained in their foster home, because they're coming into a new situation in your house, we do not guarantee it, because they have to learn your routine to understand any and all routine, including bathrooms sometimes. What will you do if your dog chews on furniture or shows other signs of destructive behavior? We just want to know what your routine is if you do have a dog, such as a puppy or a nervous dog that might destroy furniture or other things. Where is your dog kept during the day? Where will your dog be kept at night? Where will your dog be kept when you're not home? How many hours during the average day will your dog be left alone? All of these things help us match you to the right dog. Do you want this dog to be inside, outside, or both? Does your home have a doggy door? Do you have a fenced yard? And by fenced yard, we mean fenced all the way around. And we definitely want you to check for any gaps or anything that could cause the dog to escape, because you must remember that these dogs are sometimes coming from tough situations and they will be stressed when you first get them. So we want to make sure that there's a plan in place for keeping them safe. Are you willing to complete a virtual home visit by uploading photos and videos to the folder created in our Dropbox account? Please note, we reserve the right to do an actual in-person visit in certain cases at our discretion. With our Dropbox, if you do not have a Dropbox, that is okay. It is going to go in our Dropbox. You should, for no reason, need to pay for Dropbox. If you get that screen, you just need to push the back button on whatever device you are clicking on for the Dropbox, and it should take you back to the folder that we've set up for you in Dropbox. But there should not be any payment needed to upload files to our Dropbox. Do you have other pets living with you now? Please list any other animals you have owned in the last 10 years, not listed above. So we want to know any and all animals that you've had in the last 10 years. Cats, dogs. If you've got a leopard gecko, that might have something to do with which dog we adopt to you. And that's why we're asking that question, is we just want to make sure that we are once again matching you with the right dog for your home. Any additional information you would like to tell us? If you're near Oklahoma, would you like to foster volunteer transport? Not at this time, or outside local? We are always looking for volunteers and fosters, so that's why we asked that question. Then we get to, I certify that the above information is true and understand that false information may result in nullifying this adoption application. Then we shall ask for your driver's license number, issuing state, and date signed. Then Please note, we reserve the right to reject any application for any reason. Applications will be processed in the order they were received and usually take 1 to 2 weeks for processing. If you have not heard something from us within 2 weeks, please check your spam folder. We have found some email hosts have been filtering our emails as spam. To prevent this, you can also add BT Rescue Oklahoma at yahoo.com to your safe senders list. If you are still not able to find an email from us within 2 weeks, please email inquiries to the above address. That one right there. Then I have read and agreed to the terms and conditions in this link below. And then send. And then you should get a pop-up screen that says that you have completed your application. Once we get it on our end in the email folder, we will get back to you as soon as we possibly can. It all depends on how many applications we have and how many we're processing at the moment. But we really do try to get to you within 1 to 2 weeks. So please be patient. Please check your spam box. And we look forward to hearing from you soon.